This is the before and this is the after. All about natural beauty. Yeah, slim Reshae. Hey y'all, welcome back. Today we are doing a natural hair tutorial. So I wanted to do a wash and go, but I wasn't feeling manipulate my hair. So I added my Curls Queen clip-ins, and right now she's looking very much not defined, but she's freshly washed. And I want to try out some products that I owe another shot. So I don't know if y'all remember when I did the video on the Miche Tropical Oasis gel. I loved the wash and go down, but I did receive some flakes after using that gel. So I have the new packaging of the Tropical Oasis anti-humidity gel, and the girls was eating me up in the comments telling me, girl, you need to add some water. Your hair need to be completely drenched when you apply the gel to avoid the flaking and things of the like. So I'm gonna do that today. I'm also gonna add on the styling mousse from Miche, which I've seen a lot of people do this wash and go combo and it came out great. So we're gonna make sure our hair is drenched and we're gonna use these two products. Let's get into it. First things first, you wanna make sure that your hair is wet. So I made the mistake last time of not making sure my hair was soaking wet or very much drenched when I used this gel, and I did get some flaking. So this time I'm applying water as I apply the gel and beforehand and just brushing it through. And when I tell you the curls are clumping, it is giving what it's supposed to give. So I just wanted to make sure that I was doing everything in my power to prevent flaking. Now this time I did go in and put a foam mousse on top of the gel just to set everything in place, and I feel like this is gonna be one for the books because this wash and go, just how my curls are clumping, I feel like it's gonna come out amazing. So you just want to keep doing this and don't add too much foam mousse. Like if you feel like your brush and everything is caking up with product, then you'll probably wind up applying too much product, and that can also lead to flaking. So I can do a whole separate video on things that I feel like contribute to your hair flaking, because it's not always the product, sometimes it's the technique. So that's why I wanted to do this video, just to give this gel justice that's due, okay? Because I know this gel is that girl. I've seen so many people rave about it, and I too raved about it, but I did get a little flakes when I did it the first time. However, y'all know I'm a heavy-handed girly, so this time we are doing it right. We are making sure our hair is drenched, and I am shingling my hair and then kind of doing the praying hands method with the foam mousse. Now, if you're doing a wash and go on clip-ins like me, sometimes them clips gonna pop out if your hair is not super detangled. So this row right here, it kept coming out when I would try to detangle my hair. So I just unclipped it, detangled it off of my head, sprayed it with the water, and then detangled some more before clipping it back into my head and then adding the products to continue styling. And then once I get to the front of my hair, I like to shingle my leave out and also kind of clump it with the clip-ins so it blends more seamlessly. Alright, so this is the before, okay, and this is the after. Now I will say I'm not sure if I clip these in the same way that I did the last time I wore them, because I know I trimmed and shaped the hair, so I kind of forgot the way that I put in my clip-ins. So if you're gonna trim your clip-ins, remember how you put them in so you can keep installing them the same way. But all in all, I love how this applied on my hair, not just the clip-ins but also on my leave out. I feel like my hair looks very shiny, very much defined, and I think the mousse layered on top really nicely. I feel like the mousse adds like just the perfect little sealing layer on top. Oh, this is gonna look so good when it dries. So let me go ahead and do this side and I'll be right back. I've been loving doing this method on my curls, especially in the front of my hair, where I just kind of roll it around my 2 index fingers and just kind of keep coiling that curl until it rolls up. And then when I unwind it, y'all, it is the most beautiful little coil I've ever seen, and it kind of manipulates my curls into a more uniform curl pattern at the front. So I love doing this technique on my leave out, especially in the front. So if you've never tried this, I definitely recommend trying it. Or you can kind of like wand curl your curls on the end of a rat tail comb or something like that, because it will help encourage that ringlet to coil in a more uniform way. So if you like defined curls, try this out in the front of your head and you will be surprised. Now to dry this hair, I'm sitting under my Modern Elements hooded dryer. I love this hooded dryer because, one, I feel like it just dries my hair fast. And I can also multitask. I'm over here busting down this charcuterie, honey. Your girl was getting into it while she was watching an episode of You, okay? I had me a little fresh juice, okay? Make sure you flip your hair over when you're under the hooded dryer so you can make sure you're getting all the roots and the ends. And I think it's time to invest in those ear covers, because sometimes my ears do get a little warm when I'm under the hooded dryer. Once I came out from under this dryer, honey, let me tell you, my hair was dry, stiff, and it ain't moving. All right, so I've been like flipping my hair like this under the hooded dryer to make sure everything is dry. And in about 1 full episode of You, watching it in 1.5 speed, all of this is pretty dry. I don't know if you can hear the crunch, but it has a nice crunch on it. It doesn't feel like super duper uber hard, but there is a crunch there. So I'm gonna use some argan oil. This is actually the one from Josie Moran. It's their 100% pure organic argan oil, and I'm just gonna use this on my fingers and break the cast. Adding an oil helps soften and break the cast when you use like a stronghold gel. So I'm just using the praying hands method to break the cast over my hair. And y'all, when I tell you, this style is definitely gonna last a week because the hold is so strong. Like, I'm literally loving my results, and I haven't even picked it out or fluffed it out yet. Y'all, look at these curls. Okay, so I trimmed up the hair a little bit more, and I just kind of did the flip over method. And this is how the hair looks. I did not pick the hair out so far. I think my hair looks very shiny. It is so defined. I'm loving the combo. I also think adding the water as I'm applying the product did help. And it helped me not apply more product than I actually needed. So I just applied enough where I could feel the product from the roots to ends. And then I added a little bit more water on top to make sure everything smoothed in really well, and sealed it off with the foam mousse. I feel like my hair looks really good. Again, I've been loving finger coiling my hair, especially at the front, because I get these beautiful defined little Shirley curls. Like, look at that curl. I did add a few bobby pins over here just to keep my hair going this way. If I wanted to flip over the other way, I just kind of flip my hair over. You know, you want to make sure all your tracks is covered accordingly. And I will probably put like a bobby pin right here if I wanted to do my bang this way. I don't know, which side y'all think look better? I feel like I'm liking this side. And then if I wanted to do the middle, I could do like a middle part situation, but I would need to pull my last little bit of leave out backwards, so you can't see like the track for real. But this is kind of how it would look like with the middle part. I know it's looking crazy, but I'm gonna pick it out and y'all gonna see me come to form. All right, y'all, this is the finished look, honey. The hair is giving, okay? I'm on TikTok live and the girlie said the hair is eating, okay? Get into it. The definition, the shine, no flakes, okay? I listened. I did the first video. Y'all told me, girl, you need to add some water. Miche told us on their Instagram, you need to add some water. So if you're gonna use this anti-humidity gel, make sure you're applying it on soaking wet hair. And if your hair ain't soaking wet, get you a spray bottle. Y'all always ask where I get this one from. This is from Wally World, Walmart, cheap, great value. Okay, and I love how this sprays because it drenches my hair really nicely and really quickly. After applying the gel, I definitely think I could use the gel on its own, but I did decide to follow it up with this foam mousse. This is the gel to foam styling mousse. I really feel like this helps set everything in place. Adding a foam mousse on top of a gel, I feel like really just locks in this style. And as you can see, like, it's the shine for me. Like, I'm like, is my hair ashy or is it the shine? It's the light reflecting on the curls, honey. It's giving. So y'all comment below. Let me know if you've tried this gel. And make sure you check out the description box for a link to both of these products so you can try them out for your next wash day. And as always, be kind, be true, and be you, Tiffle. Bye.
It's Reshae, and you rub your booty.